I'm not looking after kids that aren't mine, bro. Even if they're 23, even if they're 3, bro.
What if it's my kid does?
That's different. Oh, look, like your kiddos you said with another lady, or your kiddos
No,
you said
with
with
your
my
wife.
lady. Oh, good. Those kiddos got really.
Welcome back to the Mob Jazz podcast. I'm Melvin.
I'm Jesse.
The voice.
What's going on, guys? This is the first. I feel like this is a real first pod of the year, man. This is a real first pod of the year. We have started by apologizing to guys for not putting a pod out last week. We had some housekeeping to do. But now we're back, man, hitting the ground running.
Mm-hmm.
How's everyone feeling?
We're in a new space right now.
Yeah,
It's raining outside.
I feel like we're going to be in a new space for a lot of our pods this year, man. Yeah.
It's ideal.
Yeah.
Keep switching it up.
Should we tell guys the
Keep them on
truth?
their toes.
Should we tell guys the truth about what happened? I feel like we should.
We should tell them.
Yeah.
So basically, what happened was, we used to record. We never used to say what we used to record. Did we? Actually, we used to say motive.
We did, yeah.
Move it.
Movit. That's actually what they should be, bro. They kicked us out, man. They kicked us out because apparently we were messing up the equipment. That was the reason. But
That's cap, though.
yeah,
That's cap.
it was literally some other guys that used to record a podcast from there. I don't know who it was exactly, but like every time we'd come, these guys had messed up something else.
I don't even know if those guys were recording a podcast, bro. Those guys were treating it like it was. What are those rooms like? What are those rooms where guys just go and break things? It's a rage
War
room,
room,
bro.
rage
Or
room.
war room or something, bro.
Bro, every time we'd come, we'd find either like a new speaker is broken. Actually, this was the progression. It started with the keyboard, then the mouse, then the left monitor, then the right monitor. And the
Oh,
funny,
forgot the light.
by the way, the light was the
light
first
was the real
one.
first one.
The first was the first to go, man.
Yeah.
There's a time we come and found someone had plugged the UPS, which is like the inverter, into itself.
Yeah.
Like,
It was a mess, man.
but it kind of made sense because every time we'd always find like nags of like weed there. So these guys might not have
these
been
guys
in their
weren't.
rightest
Yeah,
of
yeah, yeah.
minds.
It's unfortunate, man, but Motive was fun. I can't lie.
End of an era.
Yeah, I miss Motive a bit, but yeah, man, people have been liking the outdoor vibes, so I guess maybe it was a blessing in disguise. Who knows?
Yeah, too
Yeah,
bad.
and
we
shout out
couldn't
to
get
Motive.
them
Honestly,
today.
it was fun working with you guys. Maybe we'll figure it out. Maybe we won't.
Yeah.
We shall keep it pushing. How's everyone feeling, man?
I'm actually feeling very good right now. Last week or the week before last, I was sick. I had a mild bacterial infection, but I think it was like the season, man.
Bro, where is everyone?
A season of bacterial infection.
Yeah,
Everyone is
What's
going
this,
through a
boss?
bacterial infection.
Are you here?
bro.
That was
Like-
that. I mean, it was a season.
like literally when I got
The
mine,
bacteria we are blasting.
there were like 3 other people I knew that got one in the exact same like time frame. Like we were sick like 3 people at the same time.
Now I know like 4, bro.
What do all you guys have in common?
I've not
let's start
had
there.
one. First
Let's
year,
try and zero down to what the source of the issue is.
Someone
bro.
told me it's because I might have been eating cold food, but that makes no
That's
sense.
not it. That's
Yeah,
not
I
it.
barely eat cold food.
Yeah.
I think it was like just a strain going around, and it was a strong strain of bacteria.
But you see, bacteria doesn't spread through like sneezing, does it?
And I have
How
a
does it
feeling it
spread?
does.
I think it's
bro.
like eating things, bro.
What I think is there are times when the bacteria is just a lot in the environment, you guys.
These guys are
Harmful
bro science
bacteria.
right
Harmful
now, bro.
bacteria. And like someone told me recently, during the pandemic times, a lot of people are being prescribed azithromycin, which is like a common antibiotic here. So apparently that led to the bacteria building a tolerance for azithromycin. So like the bacteria dealing with now are like a stronger, souped up
But that
version.
didn't explain the spread, bro. That didn't explain the spread.
Maybe the spread is
that might
because
explain the bulkage of the bacteria. But
azithromycin.
like, why is it going around like this?
True, man. I
Yeah,
think
I have
it's like
my
the
theories.
season. Maybe it's like the weather.
Okay.
Anyway, man. I'm not going to cook you guys. I don't know.
Me, I think it's short
Nah,
glasses,
cook
bro.
us.
I've been telling you, last year was bacteria year for me, bro. I had bacterial
yeah, you had like
infections
5,
4
bro.
times last year.
Every quarter.
Every quarter I had a bacterial
Quarterly.
infection. In fact, I had bacterial infections 4 times in the first 3 quarters of the year. The last quarter I didn't get sick. Did I? I was sick in that.
You did, you did.
I was sick in that, but that was in a bacterial infection. Yeah, but my thing is, I think it's a short glasses. I've been saying that I think it's a short glasses, and listen. That's where I stand. But
So you think it's
who knows?
spreads with saliva?
And also just maybe just like
Let's find out.
bad hygiene. I don't know, bro. Anyway,
What's your medication when you get a bacterial infection?
I immediately go get the injections, man.
The injection.
Yeah, immediately.
But they told me the injection reduces your tolerance for the pills.
I don't like pills to begin with, so that's fine.
Okay, it could be the shot glasses because it says air, water, food, or vectors. What are vectors? You
I'm thinking of like
Human
Photoshop
beings,
right
bro. Guys be vectors, man.
like guys that carry
Yeah.
Oh, the
Guys are disease
vectors.
vectors, bro. What do you think? Like vectors? Like
Man, like I'm thinking of like Photoshop, bro.
Alright. The voice. Let's start with your topic.
Damn.
Let's start with Let's start with your
It's
thing.
pressure. The pressure is more. But anyway, so I was browsing the internet and I found this story.
Where'd you find it?
We don't have a name for it, do we?
I said that.
Anyway, I found it on the internet. And this guy is telling a story about his ex here. And I want to know your thoughts. So this guy says, I used to be the textbook definition of toxic. I cheated, had a drinking problem, is it gaslighted or gaslit?
Gaslit.
This guy wrote gaslighted.
Shout out.
Maybe that's why he has a dilemma.
You was toxic for real.
And took advantage of the kindness and love my ex-girlfriend had. She's an amazing person with a huge heart. She stuck with me when I went to work overseas, prayed for my safety, and prayed for me to come home. He cheated on her while working overseas. She found out and broke up with me, rightfully so. It honestly took me months to realize what I'd lost because of my drinking problem and my cheating. I hated who I was in the mirror. I was a failure, I was a drunk, and I was broke. And I hid behind work to make people think I was successful. She gave everything she had. She cared about me. I have since cleaned up, gotten better, and I'm in a relationship with the absolute love of my life. This is a new relationship.
This is not where I
Yeah,
thought it was going.
you're still going
I
on.
didn't think it was going there.
The only good to come from this piece of sugar is the woman I'm with now. The thing is, I just wish I could apologize to my ex face to face. She deserves that much. She was always selfless and caring. She was always kind and happy. I feel like I took a lot of that away. I can't ever see her again if I want to keep my current relationship. She also has a boyfriend. I want to respect that. I just hate how it eats away at me every day, how I treated her. And the guy said the name, Danielle.
Chill.
If you're reading this, I'm sorry. Then he said, should I go apologize or should I let it be? What do you guys think?
Magic lead.
I mean, to be honest, man,
They're both in new relationships. Just saying.
I can relate to a lot of what he's saying. Like,
Really?
yeah, like
Nothing.
being in a situation where like you treated someone poorly, and then you grow personally, and now you're feeling kind of guilty. But at the same time,
what did you do, bro?
Eh?
What did you do?
Okay, I'll be honest. There's this thing that I was involved with, but I don't know. I feel like I left her. I didn't leave her better than when I found her.
That is a false positive.
I did
not leave you better. I left her worse. The worst place you ever was.
I didn't leave her better, bro. Like headspace wise, character wise, and this was in a time of my life where like I was really like, I was moving mad, bro. Like I was moving fishy like sardines, as they say. Yes, man. So there's a lot of times when I've thought of like going and apologizing to her, like for what I did, but at the same time I always reason like, what did you do? Like, what are you apologizing for exactly? Like, you know what I mean?
It seems like you know what you're apologizing for.
Okay, I didn't do anything wrong per se. I just don't feel like I left her better than when I found her, like character-wise, like behavior-wise. Like I found a normal chick, and when I left, she's now like exhibiting like
Tendencies.
yes, certain tendencies that are not normal. Like she's acting weird. Like she has like, I don't say like a mental issue, but like yeah. And now it's of
You made
course
her run
being
mad. You made her run mad.
man. That's what I'm.
That's what you call not living up. You left her ill.
No, me,
Mentally.
what I'm thinking is, was that me? Because I have like that guilt of like survivor's guilt. I'm like, was that me who did this to her, or was that just her natural progression, being in the place we were at the time, which was very wild, the environment we were in. And I'm being very vague right now, but please just go with it. I'm trying not to name drop.
I think
or
I'm
make
with
it
you.
obvious.
I think I'm with you. I think I follow.
But no, I would not apologize, man. I think I just move on. You've already done her dirty, and your story is not going to help her. Like in my case, it's not going to unrun her mad. Your story
run her back.
If
Run
anything,
her madness back.
if anything, you're just going to make things worse by like now taking her back into that place and that mindset where she was so hurt. At least that's how I reasoned it. So I would not apologize. I just like move on with my new girl and be happy and try not to mess that up by, talking to my ex.
Is this chick dating now?
I don't
Do you
say
know?
too much, but
Do you know?
she's not dating. But someone told me she was engaged.
Man.
But this was like a week ago. But then they told me like yesterday that they're not
Whoa.
engaged anymore.
What do you mean anymore?
Man, that's what I asked. Okay, so even the engagement was kind of crazy to me because she was like, apparently she was wearing her mom's ring.
Yeah, you broke her for real, bro. This
And,
guy broke her spirit, bro.
so I really don't know what she's up to right now, but like she's
Damn.
cool. She's cool people. But I would not apologize, no. Because I really don't know like what my story is supposed to. I feel like the story is more for me, so that I can feel like, okay, I'm sorry for. I feel like I kind of did something to kind of rectify my bad behavior.
But I think that's what this guy is saying. I think he's saying he feels bad for everything he did to this chick, and like it's still eating away at him. So he wants to apologize.
Yeah, but like I feel like that's for you now. Like
Yeah, it's for him.
it's okay, maybe, but I
fine.
think that's a bit selfish. I think you should just like move on. You already did your bad things. That's it.
Bad-
Your stories are not going to really help in this situation.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think?
Listen, bro, I hear you. For me, I'm just stuck at the in-person thing. What's it about, bro?
Oh,
This guy already made it
This
clear.
guy wants to do
He
it
already
in
made it
person,
clear
face
that
to
he has
face.
moved on. He's with the love of his life. That chick also moved on.
Kenny air quotes.
Because, bro, if you're with the love of your life, why you trying to see your ex like this?
For you.
For you, that what? For you, so that what, bro? I don't believe this dude, bro. Firstly, I think this guy is lying. I don't think he's over this chick. I think he feels like she might have been the one that got away. And even right now, while he's with this new thing who he calls the love of his life, he wants to first go see that one and see what's there. Especially now she has moved on. Your guys are so dumb. After a chick moves on, you want to see if you can still go back there if you wanted to. Because he clearly had like a hold on this chick, bro. By the time she stayed with him through all of his stuff, I think that he thinks, man, let me go see. Let me apologize to her, see if there's still a vibe there, and maybe I'll have both of them. That's what I think this guy's strategy is.
Now,
bro.
is this guy an
let me ask.
African man? Do we know?
We don't know.
We don't know.
Because I feel like, and I don't know if it's all races, but like African guys have like that tendency to lean towards like polygamy. So they don't want to ever release a girl they've ever had, bro. Like they don't want to fully release her. They always want to have her like as a
Yeah, guys have a
a
day in
back
the back
burner,
pocket.
man, just in
Back
case
pocket,
anything
back
goes
pocket,
wrong.
man.
Let me first ask. Melvo, you said you feel the same way when this Jesse guy was starting.
Yeah.
Would you go back to your ex?
Nah.
You wouldn't. Eh?
Nah. I never go back, bro. And I walk backwards, man.
even the one who got away.
I rarely feel that way, man. I rarely feel like they got away. I might spin the block, but it's not because I feel like you got away. It's just because maybe I think I'm still a bit excited by the situation, right? But yeah, man, I don't think this guy, the in-person thing, that's why he got me. That's why I like switched from his side. Because I don't think that he legit wants to apologize, bro. He just wants to see if she forgave him so that he can get her back. Those are my thoughts, bro, on that situation.
So
So
you ever go back to your ex?
That's a tricky one.
I think he has no
like-
choice. He has no choice with his ex anymore.
Yeah, that's what I was going to It wasn't. It was.
His ex bust. His ex bust.
My ex went, bro. She went. But
But also your ex is not, she's nothing like a chick that you like these days, bro.
true.
Yes,
We are
yeah.
different. We're
This guy
different
changed so
people now.
much, man.
I'm gonna be honest. There's some exes that I'd go back to if they did.
Really?
Wait. What did you say? My ex is more mature.
No. she's different from the chicks that you like now.
Mm.
Yeah, I said you changed. I said you changed.
Nah. There's some mixes that I definitely go back to if they took me back.
Really?
Yeah.
Actually, I have none, bro. I have no ex in my mind that I'm like, bro.
Like they
I wish
ended
I
all
could go
poorly,
back
like
there.
all the relation, all the
No,
situations.
they all ended super kawa. But like, I don't know if it's like a thing that my brain does. But after it has gone, my mind just goes on like, it starts just convincing me that I no longer want that thing, bro. So like now I'm not even like attracted to them. I'm not like, yeah, bro. Like it would take some booze for me to even want to do anything with
I
them.
thought like once you like someone, you can always like them. Like
No, I like them
in
as
the
people.
right situations.
Yeah, I like them as people.
No, I'm not saying as people. I'm saying like with a capital L.
So that's the thing. If we're like in a compromising situation, right? Where like all our conditions are pushing us towards something, then maybe then. But that doesn't mean I want them back. It just means I was attracted to you before, and I'm comfortable with you. So something can happen, and I'll be cool with it. But I'm never like looking for those moments or like pursuing them seriously, bro.
Nah, it's definitely a case by case basis for me, man. There's some I cannot go back to, and there's some who
Oh
I
wait,
can.
when we say ex, do you mean like people we've dated?
Even
Okay,
things,
just people
bro.
we've just been involved with,
Even
whether
just old
situationship,
things.
relationship,
There's
shipping.
this one who
There's some old things that you need to double back, bro.
Yeah.
Nah. If you're talking outside relationships, yeah, there's one.
Yeah, I'm definitely talking outside relationships. Yeah,
Mad.
that guy, I will not apologize. I just move on in that particular
I'd
situation.
also definitely not apologize, especially if you're both dating two different people, bro. Okay, like you're both dating elsewhere.
Nah, and yeah, I feel like that.
Do you think she
that
should
story is
forgive
too
him?
selfish.
Do you think she should forgive him?
I don't know if she should or shouldn't, but I think that's what he wants. I think that's what will make him sleep better at night. Like, she forgave me. But no, I think he should also suffer how she suffered, bro.
You want him to pay?
Yeah, let him pay for his
But he's
sins.
not suffering. That
With
guy
his
said he's
guilty
in love.
conscience. But then why is he going on dilemmas?
Exactly.
Dilemma ring, telling us what should I do?
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's
like
a lie.
it's definitely keeping him up at night, man.
Also,
Let
that
him
way-
stay up.
The way he said that he loved this other chick, that absolute love of mine, that guy's overcompensating.
That guy is
Not overcompensating.
compensating.
Not overhype this new chick, bro.
Nah, but the guy even name dropped his old chick, not even his new chick.
Yeah.
Daniela.
Danielle.
Danielle, bro.
Damn,
Shout out
Danielle.
him.
Yeah.
Damn, Danielle.
Damn. Yeah.
I have another kind of dilemma situation here for you guys. There's a boy of 17. He's taking care of 2 kids. And then he found out that they want his.
A boy of 17.
Yes.
They were not his kiddos.
Yeah, this was like an episode of like, Maury, one of those shows where they tell you like, you are not the father. So there were 2 kids. Guy 17. What are you doing in that situation? First, even cancel his age. You at your big
that was
age.
the most important part for me. bro.
Yeah,
17.
But first,
Bro.
even cancel his age. Are you taking care of 2 kids that aren't yours? If you find out that they're not yours, say years later.
Yeah, for me, it always depends on that stage, bro. I pondered this question many times because I like kiddos a lot. So I think that it really depends on the age that I'm finding out, bro. Don't tell me after like 5 years, over 10 years that this kiddo isn't mine. It's too late, bro.
So you're going to look after them after 5
I'll look
years?
after them. Those are my kiddos. I'll look after them, bro.
You see,
Yeah.
the
For me,
voice.
my limit is I want to find out from immediately after a kiddo has been born to maybe like a couple of months after that. I feel like as soon as it hits a year, like I might be too attached, bro.
I think you get attached the moment you see the kid.
That's
man.
the thing. Like,
Nah.
we've been
That
saying
was
these things,
ugly when
but I
they're
feel
born,
like
bro. I was like, yo,
once-
You've carried it.
That's true, that baby,
Its
bro.
face is still
Yeah,
undefined, man.
I don't know what it
Yeah,
looks
no,
like. Yeah. But see, bro, at 5 years old, that kiddo has been watching you as its dad. It has your habits. It like walks like you, kind of like talks. Bro, that kid calls you daddy, man. After that kiddo starts talking, bro, I'm sorry, man.
But kiddos start talking at like 1 years of age, 2 years
But like
of
talking, like calling you daddy and like asking
Yeah,
you for
man.
things. See, bro, I don't know if I can say it. Like if Leilani's age, I can't let you go, bro.
age. And then how old do you think she is?
She's like 1 and something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's talking.
Yeah, I can't
abuse you.
release. I
Can
can't
cheer
release
you.
you. That baby is too sweet.
No.
Nah, I can't release you, bro. I don't think I can release that kid though. Oh, if I did, it would hurt a lot. And my family would have to like pull me aside and be like, bro, these are not our children. What? Let them go. Then I'll be like, peace.
And but on that note, plot twist. His mom was telling him, bro, you have to be a man and keep looking after these kids, man.
Interestingly enough, if my family was pressuring me to look after them, it might make me not want to. Like, I want it to be my choice. If guys are pushing me towards it, I might be like, I now just keep your kid.
But bro, 2 kids at 17
that's too
is
old.
wild. How old is the chick?
They didn't say.
Oh, you meant the dad? 17 is ridiculous, bro.
Nah, bro, here's the thing, man. Me, I don't think I'm looking after kids that aren't mine. No matter the age.
What. Find out at 17 years old that it's not your kiddo. As you know, that kiddo is 17.
Deuces.
Cap.
The 17-year-old kid is going with this
Let me tell you,
meeting back to their
you know,
grandmother's
Cap,
house.
This is the funny thing. You're jazzing, but you don't know, bro.
Yeah.
Me, I'm telling you guys. I took your opinions. Now let me tell you.
I let you guys judge.
I'm not looking after kids that aren't mine, bro. Even if they're 23, even if they're 3, bro. I want my own kids, man.
Okay, let me give you the Baba Segi scenario. There's a book called Baba Segi, The Secret Life of Baba Segi's Wives. And I'm going to spoiler alert. The entire point of the book is that this guy is a total man. He's like a big dog in his area. He's rich, and he has 4. I think there were 4 wives. So the whole time we're seeing like a story of his wives. At the end of a book, we find out that none of his kiddos are his. All of his wives had to like sleep with other dudes in order to get kiddos for him.
Was he important or something?
He was,
Impotent.
but he didn't know. And like it's traditional, so it was like shameful for your husband to. The women were once being shamed for not giving birth, and not him, right? So what if it's that? What if she had them for you? What if she even went to like a sperm donor or something?
For me, that's how I look at it is that's her excuse, man. Like, I had them for you.
Okay, well, what if you can't have kids?
Then I don't know. Then I'll adopt, man. But like,
But you already adopted.
by force or by fire. No, bro. Once I find out they are not mine, bro, they got to go, bro.
Really?
They got to
Imagine
go.
You're playing.
They really do, bro.
What?
I cannot raise another guy's kiddos unless that guy is like my
What if you already
deceased
raised?
relative.
What if you already raised?
Hmm?
What if you already raised?
Yeah, then like that's it. Like I'm not raising anymore. Like they're already raised up to that point.
What if it's my kiddos?
That's different.
No, I mean, but like,
Oh, look, wait, sorry, like your kiddos you said with another lady, or your kiddos
No,
you said
with
with
your
my
wife.
lady. Oh, good. Those kiddos got
Really?
more than anything.
No, imagine
Those
that.
kiddos got.
Imagine all this time.
Melvos.
Imagine all this time. Like, you've been like, hey, my kiddo walks like me, like talks like me, and then as soon as you find out they are mine, you're like,
start
this
seeing
kid
your
actually has no voice.
No. Actually, those are the worst, bro. Those are no. Those
it's
are
your
really
boy.
guts to go.
Really? I'm not gonna lie, bro. If it's from one of my bros and I'm finding out late, I'm keeping those kiddos, man.
Actually, the kid and the mom both have to go, bro.
The mom, maybe I don't know. I might ask the mom to go, but I think the kiddos will stay.
They're going together.
What
But
do the kiddos do wrong?
Huh?
What do the kiddos do wrong?
It's not their fault, of
You know,
course.
when you bounce those
But
kiddos,
they're
They're
a
just
part of the
collateral.
situation. Exactly, man. They're
they're the product. They're like
the
the
actual
physical
crux of the matter,
manifestation.
bro. No. They both got to go.
Boys, are you ditching my kiddos?
Yours.
Yeah.
Now I'm keeping your kiddos.
Shout out.
But you're not staying alive, bro.
In this, in my mind, as I'm telling you the story, I already died. I'm not here for this. Like, I'm not here for any of this, bro.
No. They got to go. Like,
Bro, it
they got
was
to go.
okay, it's like a dark twist. But today I was watching one of those YouTube shorts, and I saw this chick from Germany. She's known as Germany's revenge mom. Have you seen that clip?
Yeah.
Bro,
I saw a clip last night.
I saw it today.
That's the one of Kote.
Yeah.
Insane, bro.
Bro, this guy. Okay, so the story is this chick had an argument with her daughter, who is like 7. It was 7, yeah. So the daughter, instead of going to school, goes to the neighbors to play. Then some other neighbor came and assaulted the daughter. Yeah. So he assaulted her and killed her. And then in court, the mom is going to like testify, and she just pulls out a gun and shoots him 7 times.
She
In
fired,
court.
but she fired 8 bullets. But
8,
but 7 of them hit him.
In court.
Yeah, and there's video, bro.
It's a video.
Like, as in this video of her doing it. She
and
walked in.
it's a long time
like,
ago. It's in black and white.
No, it's in color, bro.
It's in color?
Yeah.
Okay, that I saw is black and white.
Yeah, because guys have
censored.
done mob thingies of it.
Mm.
Bro, she's wearing like a trench coat. She walks in super calm. She stands. Like, she walks in, turns and stands. Pulls a gun out of her trench coat, points it. Ba, 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 ba.
And
Yo,
she
her hand was
finished,
so steady.
bro.
She popped him. Meanwhile, as she's popping him, guys are just like behind her. Like, after she gone, the guards just came and held her hand like this.
Bro, but
And like they were also plan, like
you
they're
should
looking
have
at her
seen
just
her
like, what do we
face,
do?
bro.
But this is in court.
In court.
How do you get a gun into court, bro?
She just carried it in her pocket. They didn't search her.
They don't search in German courts. You
It was
get.
like the 80s or 70s.
Oh,
or
it's
some
not a
shit.
recent thing.
Nah. Bro, it was insane.
Me, the look on her face is one that scared me, you guy.
Apparently,
You know someone who looks like she has nothing to lose.
Apparently, she was sentenced to 6 years. She did.
Yeah,
3.
she did 3, but she died.
She was
with
sentenced
cancer,
only to
bro.
6 years.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, manslaughter.
I just want you guys to imagine it. I was telling the friend of mine who sent this to me. I was telling actually it's one of our Patreons. Shout out to you. If it was a black woman that had walked into court and fired a guy before even getting the second bullet off,
They would have
they would have
popped
popped
her,
her. They would have popped her, bro. It doesn't
That's
say.
crazy to me.
No, it doesn't say.
The craziest part is that she actually got a gun into court, man.
Bro, she did 3 years, then moved to another country, married a guy, divorced, moved to another country,
Nah, it cannot be the
then
same.
died, bro.
It cannot be the same, man. Your kiddos, you can never be the same. That's what I'm telling you, man. Kiddos, you're just playing. The amount
Your kiddos.
my kids, man.
My kids. I'll never be the same. But another guy's kiddos. That's why your brain can just switch up like, "Choo, I'm free, man. Then you just act accordingly after that.
Nah. Anyway, me, I'm an advocate for just getting a test done as soon as the babies are born. Men, take care of yourself. I found out last week by 75% of our viewership, like all-time viewership, men. So on those grounds, men, do that test, bro. As soon as the baby is born, just do that test.
Let me ask.
Save everyone that trouble.
think-
man.
Because you know, some people find those things offensive.
Which thing?
Like now you want a DNA test,
most
you don't
women,
trust
most
me.
women.
Ah.
I'd rather offend you now, bro.
Yeah, than you
than
be
you offending
having to
me.
do some
Yeah,
crazy
lesser.
just like I stopped paying school fees when you're now in like secondary school or something.
Literally.
Because I will do it. I will stop.
This guy will stop. He'll close that tap, bro.
Just close that tab, bro. Woof. Actually, you just come back and the locks are changed from the gate, not even the door.
Mad.
The guard that I know you anymore is a new guard that's scary.
So
I didn't know you.
are you gonna have a conversation with the kiddos, or that's now for her to deal with?
I think it's hard to deal with. But I'm okay having a conversation. I can tell them, hey man, you're now going to live with your grandma.
And you're a real dad.
Yeah. Ask your mom
Not
that
your
for the
real
rest of the
dad.
details, yeah. He'll hate me forever, but it's not my fault.
And I think all the women watching this are going to be like, aha, I can't Melvin guys are the types of guys which take advantage. Let me have a sucker, man. I swear I won't leave those kiddos. That's the truth. I can't.
You're a good
I
guy.
can't
You're a
leave
good
those
guy.
kiddos. Cannot.
You're a good guy.
Toto man.
Toto man.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Speaking of court and stuff getting into court, man, this is a bit dated, but have you seen this clip of Young Thug being passed Percocets in the court, bro?
I had that jazz, bro.
How
Bro,
did
there's
how
a
did they
whole
get
clip.
Percocets into the court, bro? The Yerkees.
I was so disappointed, bro.
That guy's never getting released, you know.
I was so disappointed. But I had someone saying, like, do you know how powerful you have to be for someone to walk in court to hand you drugs? Like, the guy who handed you that drugs, he had no case. He had, like, nothing was wrong with him. The guy came and risked a charge just to give you a pill.
The guy who passed him,
Was like a
he's on life.
Which guy?
The guy who passed him the drugs.
Hey.
He's on life for murder, is it?
Why are
And now
doing
they
it
have
in
added
court?
RICO charges.
Why are they doing it in court? It looked like it was another guy who came and passed, like a regular guy.
Bro, that's what I read, man. Like the guy who came is also like YSL member.
Do you guys understand him wanting the drugs?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
To be fair, a lot of these rappers are like drug addicts, bro.
Yeah.
Like that's why they
Bro,
rap
this
about
guy
drugs
called
all the
himself
times.
Young Thug and we never clocked it.
Yeah, I think guys cloaked,
Oh,
man.
we clocked it. I don't know, that's what I told you, bro. Apparently, a lot of guys in Atlanta, like, they're not crying over this dude going in, man.
He was
It
a
seems
menace to
It
society.
seems like that gang was a menace, bro. Like people have really been hurt by that gang.
Nah, that guy is a real, I don't know, bro. Like, he's a drug fiend, man. That's a guy who rapped, when the police come, I put that crack in my crack, or put that brack in my brack.
That shit is hard.
That's
That
it.
was
I mean,
hard.
the video, the Indian kids reading that thing on the blackboard. I the cops pull, I put that crack in my crack.
Yeah, man, that video was insane, bro. That video was insane. Unnecessary risk to take, though.
Yeah, and like, it
Unnecessary
was not
risk.
worth it. They definitely
And-
got those charges onto him.
But apparently, there's a lot of drugs in prison, bro. If you need drugs, you can get the drugs
From
in
inside.
prison. Why, bro? Why would you do it in court?
I
And you're
kind of-
hearing date.
I kind of feel like he was set up, man. Like,
So do I, man.
I feel like it was because the way immediately the guy came to do the handover, the police officer was
Is there a
already
video?
there. Yeah, there's a video.
So now me, what I heard is that guy is. They said he's like he's not even one of his guys, bro. In fact, people are saying he might be a. People are saying he might be a cop himself. People are saying he might be a cop himself.
The guy,
That guy who brought the drugs.
or
to
like
him.
some kind of cop informant, bro.
To be
'Cause
fair,
once you
that's what the
receive
lawyer
them-
said.
Yeah,
The lawyer said
We don't know who
Flag
that
didn't
guy
know
is.
anything about it.
he thought you can just say he thought they were handing him like a note or something. Because why would I exchange drugs in court in front of the
Bro.
judge?
If you are an addict and you're going through withdrawal, man, you'll
You
do anything.
That
for
guy's
them
no longer
drugs.
going through withdrawal, bro. That guy's been in prison for like 6 months.
How long is withdrawal? I don't know, but
Like 72 hours, bro.
not for the drugs these guys are on, bro. Maybe for like marijuana, cannabis, but for like Percocets, Molly, these guys are drinking lean
Wait.
every day, doing
You mean like withdraw or like rehab?
Withdraw,
withdrawal symptoms of
being
stopping
off the drug.
cold turkey.
Like cold turkey.
Yeah.
6 months.
No way, that's too long.
How long
No,
are guys
that's
in
long.
rehab, bro?
Yeah, but those guys don't be in withdrawal. Those guys just be off it. Withdrawal is like a window of
Withdraw is like
pain.
a window where you're fighting.
And you also
for
have
your
like
life.
hot
Few
flashes,
days,
man. Like, hot flashes, like you can't even get hot flashes like a year later for certain drugs.
Yeah,
That's
but that's not withdrawal
That's true.
anymore.
What is that?
That's now cravings, bro.
No, hot flashes. Like when I think it's what drug is it? There's a certain drug that stays in your fat deposits, and every time your body uses that
you
fat,
get a hit.
you get they call it a hot flash. So
That's not withdrawal.
that's a
anymore.
withdrawal symptom.
Then withdrawal is for guys who are dependent on the drug now.
Mhm.
It's your brain like fighting. Like your brain is punishing you because you're not giving it what it wants. And it can't punish you for too long. Guys, that's why guys die from that shit.
I don't think it's just your brain. It's like certain drugs are stronger than others, man. Certain drugs are actually like chemically dependent. Like they mess you up for life, bro. Like once you're not on that drug anymore, you will not be kawa. Like you will not, unless you can resist not doing that drug. After a certain point of time, it gets easier, but it's still like knowing
Yeah.
at you forever, bro.
Bro,
You have that
anyway,
monkey on your shoulder.
shout out to everyone that's fighting addiction, man. I guess it's guys who can relate to what Thug did. Like they understand why he could have done it. But personally, bro, like the stakes are just too high. That didn't make any sense to me.
Caught, you guy.
Didn't make any sense to me.
Just know
But-
guys do all kinds of stuff to get those drugs into prison. They stuff them in their anal cavities. They send pigeons. You saw that pigeon?
I saw that page.
Yeah.
That's
saw
why
that
like a
pigeon.
backpack.
Yeah.
Bro, those guys are suffering in there. They'll do anything for
To
a
get
hit,
it.
bro.
Mad.
A hit.
Mad. Okay. You guys want to talk about corruption and bribery in Uganda?
What happened?
since we're making our topics broader. Do you guys see a couple
The
of
airport
weeks?
jazz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys see all the airport clips?
To be fair, I've never experienced it.
Neither have I. Have you?
But I'm not discrediting their stories.
Yeah.
There must be some truth to it.
Question. I think that this might be one of the few circumstances where is not having to bribe at the airport a sign of privilege. Never having to have bribed.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I think that was a narrative on socials. Like guys who have never had to bribe either are frequent travelers or are in a position where when they see them, they identify them as not the guys who you're going to ask for a bribe. You know what I mean?
First elaborate.
I don't know.
They're almost saying that these airport guys, they have like
Spider
eye.
sense.
Yeah, like a
sense.
predisposition. What do they call it? What they call it with the Americans? They call it not
I'm
stereotyping,
not
but
American,
what the cops
Racial
do to black-
profiling.
They have profiling.
Profiling.
So they profile guys and be like, okay, now this person is new to the airport, or this person is desperate, so I can squeeze them for what I want. Do you guys think that was the reason why like this thing blew up? Because guys said a lot of these people who are going to like the Arab world, that like those are the targets. Because for them they need it badly. So those are guys they get the most dimes out of, bro. But also apparently because of the new East African passports, they can't tell who's a frequent flyer and who's a new thingy. So now they've started asking for bribes from guys who are like frequent flyers, and they're the ones who have blown shit up. They're like, bruh, why would you ask me for a bribe? They asked me for a bribe before. You know what I mean? Yeah. But the bribing figures were crazy, bro.
$600 bucks.
$600,
$400.
$1,000.
Those were dollars, not bob.
$300.
Gee.
I was like, bro, that's my pocket money for that trip, bro. Where am I going? Where am I going now, man? I was shook.
Some of those stories were too wild. There is a guy who gave there literally all his money. And you see, it's the same guy that was collecting all this money. There were like 3 guys
Yeah,
in everyone's videos, bro. But anyway, today, the ministry put out a tweet. I don't know how effective it will be. Something of what call these numbers if
Someone asked you for a bribe.
yeah, at the airport.
Let me ask. When's the last time you guys paid a bribe?
Let me try and remember so I can give you an accurate answer.
Mine is today. Yeah.
I have to be
Today,
interested.
before I came. On my way here, actually. I
Some
had to
guy
pay a
grabbed
bribe.
you.
Yeah. Even the last time I came here, I had to pay a bribe.
Why?
Why?
Now, let's first find out when you guys last gave bribes.
Nah, for me, it's a long
Yes, a while
time
back.
ago.
The last time I
Really?
was caught in like a serious bribeable offense, I was let off without any like repercussions. I was on the phone while driving, but I was able to like talk my way out of it. Yeah.
So do you guys feel like, obviously we're part of a problem. That goes without saying.
Uh-huh.
Like us as Ugandans, we're part of a problem.
You'd rather bribe than get a fine, or rather bribe than
Yeah,
get
or
prison.
than go to jail or go to court or da.
I mean, if you're given the option.
Yeah, but like, should there be an option?
No. Should in a perfect world, no. But am I happy that there's an option?
Yes.
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
Because like I swear, if I'm caught driving with my Nini on the phone, first of all, the fine is I think 100,000 or 200,000.
150.
150. And then if it goes to court, I don't even know what those figures are. So to be able to pay, for example, like a 2K or like a 20K, even if it's a 50K.
You've saved yourself a 0.
Yeah, you see, you've removed some zeros from there.
But don't you guys think that it's circular in a sense that if guys are paying the fines instead of paying the bribes, the police guys get paid more, and so they don't need the bribes anymore?
Now, that's not how they logic it. The way they reason it is, if you pay the fine, they do not benefit.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, if everyone was just paying fines, that means more revenue, which means the police get paid more, which means they don't need the bribes.
In this system
I
we
don't
live in,
think so.
they would not get that money.
They would
Whoever is
get- that's
eating the
the
police
issue.
money,
Yeah, that's the issue.
we're just going to get more money to eat, man.
That's my problem, you guys. There's almost no system in this country that doesn't involve some form of bribery. And the reason for that bribery is always because the guy who you're bribing isn't paid enough. Isn't that twisted, bro?
Bro, but you see, it's not even that, man. Like, I feel like even if they were paid more, bro, it's money. Once they still get the opportunity to,
Make an extra
yeah,
50 bob. He'll
I
take
think
it.
they'd still take it. They'd still take it. But then I also know nowadays they have like a quota to meet.
In
In
terms
terms
of
of the
Like
bribes.
fines.
The fines?
Yeah.
Or like the
that's why
police,
sometimes like you offer to bribe the guy and he's like, boss.
Nah. For you, your thing is too crazy. For
Man,
you.
I have like 5 more before the month
No, I
ends.
think for them, the only guys who they pick on, we're talking now exclusively about like the traffic police. And it's a guy whose car is not. You know, you see a guy and like this guy is about to have an accident, bro. Like I can't forgive this guy, bro. He has no tires. His lights are not working. The guy is carrying like stuff he's not supposed to be carrying. Like, bro, you just get that paper, man, and go.
But you see, how you know it's crazy is when you talk to like a truck driver and the guy tells you, there are stops where you know.
Yeah,
You have to have your 5K.
you have to have bribing them.
there are those small trucks that they cannot let
Fusos.
them go. Yeah.
Hey.
They cannot let those guys go.
What? Those ones have to be stopped.
In
bro.
fact, if you don't want to be stopped, just drive behind that guy. They'll stop him for sure. And those guys, they told me, the guy drives around with his like 2000s. He has like a stack of them. Every stop, he just hands over 2 bob. It's like a standard fee. 2K everywhere he
And
goes.
it's not even like a long stop. The police guy just says, hey, what up? You're 2K, bye.
No, but to be fair, they told me that those small trucks always have something wrong with them. Either third party, or the brakes don't work, or like he has.
But they look like they do.
But you
They
guys
always
don't
have
think-
some issues. Those things are old.
You guys don't think that if things were organized, right, and bribing was no longer possible, or if it is, it's extremely risky, that you guys would fall in line and just do things the right way.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Wouldn't it be difficult for
No,
guys to do things the right way?
it would not.
It would not.
Okay,
like
I
it
thought
would
the
take like a
option-
cultural
option of
shift.
bribing was taken away.
I think there'd be like a grace period, if you want to call
Yeah.
it that, to like
It would
over a
take
year
like
or
a
2 or
culture
3, where
shift.
like a lot of guys will get fines
Mm.
and they'll deal with the repercussions of not paying those fines. But eventually, guys will just learn how to drive, how to not talk on the phone when they're driving, how to wear their seat belts, how to.
I mean, to be fair, it's happening with like border guys now. If
How?
you don't have a helmet, 150K, bro, and your border goes.
There's no way. There's too many of them. Now for them, I think they're paying bribes regularly, bro.
No.
They're
For
giving
like the
away
past
free
2 weeks,
rides. What?
for the past 2 weeks, it's been crazy. Like they will take you in the outskirts, but then the CBD, they're like, boss, relax.
You were saying that it takes a culture shift. So you think this shit is
It
cultural?
has to be
like you
something like that. Like,
Think, you think this bribery shit is cultural? Like it's ingrained.
bro, that's how we've grown up, man.
And it's not just here, man. I think
That's
it's
how
like a
we've grown
problem
up
all
everywhere.
over the world,
Sure.
man. All
Bro, I have
over
a
the
friend who
world.
just came from Lagos, and he told me that. Okay, this is how he put it. He said, in order for you to like get away with some bribery and corruption shit, you have to have like a lot of money, right? But the reason isn't because bribery isn't popular there. It's because none of the systems work. So there's almost no point. You believe that?
No point in bribing.
Yeah, because even if you bribe, that guy can't get that shit done.
Oh,
Yeah, like a system doesn't work.
That's wild.
A system doesn't work.
just
So guys just
manage.
chill. Guys just chill.
just chop your cash.
Listen, man. Anyways,
That's so
yeah, I
funny.
thought it was interesting, bro. And the reactions, and I also just saw that Nira is also under fire now.
Yeah.
Everyone's under fire, bro. But like, if you're going to, you might as well just burn the whole house, bro. Just set everything on fire because everyone
But
is
Nira
involved.
should be on fire, bro. Nothing in Nira works.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, that's the
Fine.
national ID, guys.
Yeah.
Fire, ban those folks.
Yeah.
I remember I was chasing just a replacement.
Nah, but I
bro.
realized these
Long.
these companies are smart. Once they start to catch some heat, they try to twist it with new functionality. Now I'm seeing over dial star something to get your birth certificate easily.
Say swear.
So I'm just like, yeah. So as long as you have a national ID, you can take it and then dial something. Then you get your original birth certificate replaced. But then it's too convenient that came out now.
After
When they're
guys have been
starting to catch
complaining.
some heat.
But I feel like the birth certificate side of Nira was always effective, bro.
It's a national ID side that they need to now do
Yeah.
some
I didn't know
USSD
that.
code.
But it's
for,
under the
bro.
same company. So guys will be like, hey, Nira's launched this new thing, blah, blah, blah. Do some press runs. You're like, hey, now they're kawa. Till they start stressing you again, bro.
Anyway, I never lose hope for these things. I never
Things
lose
will
hope.
change eventually.
Yeah, I think they will.
Now just move, bro.
That's part of our country.
Just go to a place where there's no corruption and pay your fines, man.
Facts.
Do
Yeah,
you know
might
that if
niche,
you
don't
have...
serve your time. You might suffer there.
Yeah.
My just is pointless. But if you have 100K in your bank account, you see why it's pointless.
To break.
No. If you have 100K in your bank account, you can get a digital nomad visa for 10 years in Indonesia.
100K USD? Oh, okay.
Not Ugandan shillings, bro. Would have gone.
Oh, bro. Why are you giving us this
Like, my
information, man?
Yes, apply now.
Okay. What else you guys want to discuss, man?
Snapchat privates.
Let's talk, bro. Let's deep dive. Let's deep dive.
First of all, is it something you guys are seeing a lot of, or is it like an outlier?
Bro, I have like
For
Snapchat privates.
That are wild.
yeah, like girls that are wilding. Okay, so basically, for some context, what we mean by Snapchat private is, of course, everyone has a Snapchat private,
Yeah.
but there's certain
Snapchat privates with privates.
with exactly
private parts.
with a price tag
Yeah.
to join the inner circle,
Yeah.
bro.
Proper privates, man.
Proper private. So basically, like there's certain Snap accounts where the person pays you, where you have to pay the person to join their private. And on that private, you find usually what is explicit content.
Extremely explicit, bro.
Extremely
This
explicit.
is like OnlyFans, but they're cutting out the middleman, man.
Exact. No percentage
Yeah,
for
no
about
percentage.
what
This comes
company.
direct to sender, bro.
By mobile money.
What they call it? User sender. What? I forgot that term.
Anyway,
Anyway, bro.
Economics.
B2B.
Client
It's
customer.
more like
B2C.
C2C client customer. Yeah, man.
C2C.
Listen, the one that we just saw is the first one that I've seen. That's the first one that I've personally seen, bro.
I think
I haven't seen any other.
it's the third I've seen, but it's definitely the
Wildest one.
not the wildest in terms of what's being posted, but the wildest in terms of like she's posting a lot on like just like the regular private that's free for everyone to see. Yeah.
Yeah, she's going crazy, bro. Shout out to her, man. Friend of the pod, for
Friend
real.
of the pod,
Literally friend of the pod,
yeah.
bro. Yeah, man, but how you guys paying?
No, I'm not.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not paying.
Mad.
I'm not paying.
Okay. No
Why?
matter the price. What if it's a throwaway price, bro? Like 5K. Guys can lie. It's crazy.
Nah, I'm
Men
actually
can
not,
lie.
bro.
No, I'm not paying. I'm
I'm
not
not
telling you
paying
this
for
like as a
5K.
guy who has been there in terms of like they've given me the price tags and it's affordable. But me, I just feel like once you're paying for it, you're now like in a different league of like, I don't know.
Thirsty.
Yeah, of like thirst, bro. If that's the term, the technical term. But nah, bro, I'm not paying. I'm not paying. Not in a world where you have like free fucking internet porn.
Twitter.
If you're really
You have
thirsty, bro.
Twitter, bro.
Okay,
And Reddit.
But I know there's some guys, actually, and this is actually a good point. There's someone who told me that for him, he actually doesn't watch porn, but he would pay for an OnlyFans. If you'd like to listen to the full conversation, please consider subscribing to the Mob Jazz Podcast Patreon. Once you do, you'll have access to the full conversations as well as subscriber-only content. The Mob Jazz Podcast is made possible through our Patreons. If you like what we're doing here, please consider becoming one.